A piece of tomorrow today. The Opel Ampera. It's already won its fair share of accolades, including 2012 Car of the Year in Germany. The Ampera went on sale in Europe in February, but has only sold a few thousand units since then, far fewer than Opel had been hoping. But its power concept is impressive. Depending on the driving style, outside temperature, and terrain, its lithium-ion battery can propel it between 40 and 80 kilometers on its own, leaving other electric cars far behind. Our car tester Sasha Knapp immediately feels that he's in a car from the future. A gasoline engine backs up an electric motor. So Opel considers this an electric car, not a hybrid vehicle. He's curious to see how it performs.
The
1.4-liter gasoline engine is merely there to extend the car's distance range, supporting the electric motor in case the battery runs down. It cannot power the vehicle directly. All it does is supply extra energy where needed. That electric motor generates 111 kilowatts of power. That gives this baby a top speed of 161 kilometers an hour and a remarkable 370 newton meters of torque. That kind of power will leave a lot of regular cars standing at the lights. The Ampera is no slowmobile. The one downer is its entry-level price, just under 44,000 euros in Germany. That's just too much for Joe Public. But that money does buy you futuristic design as well. The boomerang-shaped lamps look distinctly otherworldly. Looks-wise, this is a sporty coupe, thanks not least to the arcing roofline, long wheelbase, and short overhangs. The Ampera even sports a little spoiler, although included more for style, given the peak speed of 161 kilometers an hour. As for the interior, Opel shows clearly what this car is capable of. To get the car moving, explains Sasha, you pull the stick out of the center console, which has two big displays that might initially be confusing. Too many details, he says. The current flow when you're charging up or energy data. But you can basically view the same things up on the regular display as well. It's a feature that takes some getting used to. And operating all the instruments can also be challenging. The design is very futuristic, says Sasha. There are touch-sensitive buttons merged into the console. Just touch destination and you're taken to the navigation menu. And there are other aspects about the Ampera that are unaccustomed. What Sasha likes about the Opel Ampera also make it dangerous. You can barely hear it as it creeps up from behind. To avoid startling pedestrians and cyclists when using the horn, there is a second, muffled version. The Ampera has 4 driver-selected modes: normal, sport, mountain, and city, which conserves battery power and saves energy for pure electric driving, for example in urban areas or restricted zones. The driver is also provided with feedback on his current driving style. Opel is trying to get drivers to drive sensibly, says Sasha. This little ball in the display tells you whether you're driving economically, whether you're generating too much energy while accelerating or too much heat while braking. But however efficiently you drive, at some point it's time to find a plug to charge up the Ampera. Using the internal combustion engine is not an option. The all-important charger cable is stored in the trunk. After 4 hours connected to a standard 230-volt plug, the battery is fully reloaded. Critics calculate that conventional diesel models are more economical, but we say, forget that. This car is bought by the kind of driver who has a lot of cash at their disposal. That said, this is a pioneering example of the automotive future. You could find worse things to spend your money on.